This is Derek Gibbons at ChiroLoop Website Solutions. I'm a chiropractor myself, and in this video I'm going to show you an awesome chiropractic website. So this is an informal video where you're just going to look over my shoulder as I go through and show you this site. It's really important that you understand that the power of these sites is not on the front. You're going to take a look at the site. It has all the things on the front end that you would expect a chiropractic website to have. The real power is on the back end. So if you are in the market for a website, make sure you watch the whole video, because I'm really only going to spend a couple minutes looking at the front and then show you the real power of the site that's on the back, and that's the part that you should be concerned about. So first of all, what you're looking at here on the front end is this is on a 22-inch screen. It's called, this particular layout is called the wide slide. You can see it's big, it's wide, but it does have a reactive design. So if I were to take a look at it on a iPhone or an iPad, you can see that it resizes itself, and I can flip it over this way and it will resize itself again. So the other things it has everything that you would expect it to have: a new patient area where you can print forms, and you can click print forms here and it will go ahead. You can list all of your forms here. You can click on this, it'll bring your forms up so your patients can print them. It's got a contact page where your patients can go ahead and fill out an online appointment form where they can put in whether or not they are a current patient, pick a day they want to come in and hit submit, and you can call them back to confirm it. And of course, it's got a blog as well, which allows you to easily post fresh, updated content such as clinic news, upcoming promotions, or helpful articles that you can then push out to Facebook, Google+, and other social media for your social media marketing. But the most important thing I want you to understand about the front end of the site is that it's supposed to be customizable. We actually make these layouts from scratch so that we can easily customize them. We don't want you using these stock images. You can if you want to, but your site can be as unique as your practice is. So when you get the site up, we don't want to start with a blank site. So we give you these 4 different layouts so far to choose from. You pick the layouts that's closest to the one you want, and then you can work with support to make it as unique as your practice. We can switch out all the photos. Everything that you see can be changed: column links, widths, anything you want, colors, all that kind of thing. We just need to have a starting point so we don't start from scratch, so that we can make these look exactly how you want to. So that's all I'm going to say about the front end. If you want to know any more about the front end or take a look at the demos, you can go to chiroloop.com and check out the demos page, but don't do it now, okay? Like I said, the most important part is the back end, and that's what I'm going to show you now. So what we're going to do is flip over here. This is what's called the dashboard, okay? It's like the control panel for your website. This is where you control everything, where you control your content. Everything is managed right here in this really nice dashboard. And this is where you can add posts to your blog. You can add pages by just clicking add new. You can control the comments, and you can control all of the menu navigation right here from this space. But one of the things that you're really going to want to take notice of is the free plugins. So when I take a look at a site like this, everything from users on this menu all the way up is automatically part of the site. Everything down here are actually add-on plugins that are free. There's 4 of them that I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you the SEO. This is really important. Search engine optimization is a very important part of your sites nowadays. Also, the Revolution slider is an option that you have, and Dig and Twiddly are both social media plugins. So let's start here with the SEO plugin. The SEO plugin allows you to make sure that your content is optimized for search engines. It's called search engine optimization. And an example of the way it works is if I'm looking at a blog post that I put up and I'm wondering if this is good for search engines, I can simply go in here to edit post and click it. And when I'm looking at my post, I'll see this down here. It says WordPress SEO by Yoast. This is the undisputed heavyweight champion of search engine optimization plugins. And what I can do is click this button, and it will give me a whole bunch of different, well, it gives me 4 different tabs. And I can use these tabs to make sure that this site is set up perfectly. So for example, you can see that it is, I put in a keyword. My focus keyword I decided is going to be car accident treatment. And so it's basically telling me if I have set my site up appropriately. So it'll say the article heading, yes, my keyword is included in the article heading. Is it included in the page title? Yes, it's right there, car accident treatment. Is it in the page URL? Yes, car accident treatment. And is it in the content? It's telling me that car accident treatment, the keyword, is in the content 2 times, and it's also in the meta description. You can see right here, car accident treatment. So if any of these things said no, I would know that I needed to make a change. So the next thing I can do is go over to page analysis, and it actually looks at my entire content and gives me these circles. Red circles means that there is an error on my site that needs to be addressed. An orange circle means there's a critical issue that needs to be addressed. A yellow means that you have a minor issue that needs to be addressed. And the greens are all the things you're doing right. So you can see here the keyword appears in the first paragraph of the copy. That's good, that's green. It's telling me there's 730 words, which is more than the 300 recommended, which is good. I have a meta description that contains the primary keywords. All those are good. It can come up here and tell me, okay, here's an issue. The keyword density is only 0.28%, which is a little bit low. So although it is in the copy 2 times, because there's 730 words in this post, I really need it to be about 1 or 2%. So it's telling me at 0.28%, it's a little bit low. So I need to go up here and find a couple more places to put it in order to properly optimize this page for search engines. So you can go through here and basically just get all these green. Once you get them all green, you'll know that your post is set up properly for search engines based on that keyword that you've chosen that you're trying to rank for. Now here's a little secret, and I know this for a fact. There are search engine optimization firms out there that you can hire, and they'll charge you $1,500 to go through your site and optimize it for search engines. They'll tell you that they're going to fix your metas, your descriptions, they're going to fix your titles, fix your H1 headings, and half the time, I don't know about half the time, but many times, and I've seen this personally, what they do is they go install this plugin, and then they go through all of your pages and posts and they make all these things green, and they charge you $1,500 for it. So you can save quite a bit of money by doing this yourself. And then if you hire a search engine optimization firm, they can concentrate on things like press releases and getting backlinks to your content and things like that, and not have to worry so much about what's going on as far as on-site optimization. That's taken care of through this site. The next thing on this tab is social. And the social tab will actually let you control what Facebook shows. So you've probably noticed at some point, if you've shared an article on Facebook, when you link to it, it automatically populates these boxes with the title and a description and an image. Well, it does that with your posts too. But the thing here is if you use this tab, you can actually control what Facebook shows as a headline, a description, and an image. So if this seems kind of complicated for you, don't worry about it. If you don't have to use it if you don't want to. But we have these great things up here, this user manual, and if you go and click on videos, we have included all these videos that you can access directly through your dashboard. So when you first get your site, you can actually just click on the first video called What to Do First. And when you click on this, it'll actually pull up a video that's linked to a YouTube video. And you can just pull this into the middle and hit play. And you can know exactly what you're supposed to do when you first get your site. And you can take a look at the first few of these. You probably won't even need to use it. This software is very, very intuitive. It's really easy to use, but we do have these helpful videos. And of course, also you have unlimited support. So you can come down here and every single page on the back end of your site has a link to ChiroLoop support. And we will do all of this stuff for you. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to, but a lot of our users like to get involved and work on their own sites, and so they have this option. And sure enough, here is the SEO section. And that thing I was just showing you about page analysis, if you click on this, you can pull it up and hit play and you'll get a nice little intro.
In this video, you're going to learn about the Page Analysis tab in the WordPress SEO by Yoast plugin.
And so we have these for all kinds of different areas, so you don't have to worry about not knowing how to use something. You have unlimited support and you have all these great videos that'll show you how to do everything. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the Revolution slider. So back at the main dashboard, you'll notice there is a button here on the left-hand column for the Revolution slider. And the Revolution slider is an option for the power users. We know that some of our users tend to be more hands-on and really don't want to put in support tickets every time they want to make a minor change. So you will have access to this if you want it. You can click on the Revolution slider and you'll be able to make changes to the home slider without having to contact support. So you can actually go up to settings, or you can go to straight edit slides. And you'll see here that you're looking at the 3 separate slides that you have on that home page that you saw rotating at the beginning of the video. If I wanted to edit this slide, I just click edit. And then I can scroll right down here where I can see the slide. You can see that I can change the image as simply as clicking the change image button. It'll pull up the media library. If the photo that I'm looking to exchange it with is not in the media library, I can upload it directly from my computer if you've saved it to your desktop. And you basically just switch out the photo. It'll pop right in there where you can see it. This wording here, if I want to change it, I can just click on it. And then you can see down here, you see supporting healthy spine. I can just back that right out and put something else in there if I'd like. Anything else, I can just click on this. If I want to move this, I can just drag it and move it around. I can control the animations and the way it comes in and out. So again, if you really want to change this and you don't want to mess with it, all you really need to do is click on the support button and tell us what you want to do. But if you are what we call the power user, which we have picked up more and more of over the last year, you do have the opportunity to make changes to this yourself without even having to contact support if that's the way you want to do it. And so next I'm going to cover two social media plugins I have on this site, DigDig and Tweetly. DigDig is a very easy to use plugin that allows you to control your buttons for social media sharing. So an example would be out here on this blog post. Over in the left hand column we have this floating area for buttons. We can control what goes in this box by using the DigDig plugin. So it makes it really, really simple. And if you were to pull it up and take a look at it, if we go into normal display, let's go to floating display. We can scroll down and see that all of these different social media sites are listed here in order, and we just can basically check a box if we want them to show up. If you leave the box empty, it won't show up on our site. So we can change these anytime we want, and you can do that without opening any kind of support ticket. And lastly, Tweetly. Tweetly allows us, this is for people that have a lot of posts. After you've gotten a lot of posts built up over time, you may find that going in and trying to reshare these posts to make sure that they stay out on social media is kind of a pain, and this is just a way to automate it. So this particular one is set up for 4 hours. So every 4 hours, this plugin is going to go grab one of the blog posts and tweet it to the Twitter account that you specify here. So you can basically set up retweets of your old blog posts on autopilot and have that part of your social media marketing done for you. So to wrap it up, the wide slide layout by Chiropractic has a fantastic design. It is reactive to all different screen types. It has a great user interface that is intuitive and easy to use, has unlimited support, and access to numerous free plugins that you can put in that you can use to accomplish anything you're trying to do with your online marketing. If you have any more questions, you can go to the frequently asked questions and get all the nitty-gritty details after you've taken a look at that. If you'd like to order a site, it's really, really easy. Just go to order now. If you'd like the wide slide layout, you just click it from the order form. Click order now. Fill out some information and we'll have your preview site up in about 24 hours. If you have questions for me, you can contact me at info@chiropractic.com, or from the Chiropractic site, you can simply click contact. Thanks for watching.